And we're back, guys. Good energy with the locks. I hope you guys enjoyed the locks and the preview prediction videos when I do them. Please like them. I'll keep them coming. I told you there would be a ton of upsets today. And listen, guys, beautiful tennis in Uruguay. I'd be surprised if the WTA 250 doesn't have an event this year. This is a beautiful place for clay tennis. And actually, the schedule's out. I'll have to check it. But we start with a lock. Not only did Tamir Zadensek lose as a 2-1 favorite, but Vikens Mas takes out Jung. And of course, I had it. Listen, guys, there's no way Vic and Mas should have been this huge of an underdog. Of course, I had her on the money line. That's a lock, guys. Enjoy it. But more locks. How about Claire Buell taking on Victoria Jimenez? Listen, guys, another huge underdog, Claire Buell, 2-1 underdog, actually 2.5-1 underdog. Listen, Victoria Jimenez is a seeded player, another upset alert here. Victoria Jimenez, I gave you a couple locks on her. The last two tournaments. She's 17. Look, she's young. She's got a great left forehand. She's strong. However, she has tendencies. And if you're an athlete or a professional athlete, you know every athlete has tendencies. They have things that they do. And in panic or stress situations, they have routines that they fault to. And Victoria's no different. She can hit really good with her left forehand going away from her body. But going into her body, she struggles. And that's actually shocking to me. And if you move her forward, get her on the move, she makes a lot of mistakes. Claire Buell, listen, guys, I've given several locks on her all throughout the season. A ton of underdogs, a ton of favorites. The last couple, let's see, I know I gave the lock at the U.S. Open against Sabalenka. Buell went on a good run. She was overvalued against Sabalenka. That was an easy lock. And Buell struggles against stronger opponents. I've said that all throughout the year. She's tiny, guys. She is so thin. She's like Magdalena Frech, who, look, these smaller opponents, a lot of people say, hey, why can't they just bulk up and get stronger? Listen, nothing comes without sacrifice. If Buell bulks up and gets so strong, she's going to sacrifice a lot of her speed. So how does she win? How does she get through these matches? Well, for one, she prefers clay because heavy baseliners, look, they just don't do well with clay surfaces. You have to build and construct your point. And with Buell's spin, she can take a lot of that velocity off of her opponent's shots. And Victoria's a perfect matchup here. The matchmakers know exactly what they're doing. Buell's got amazing spin, so she isolates that power and uses her quickness and speed to beat opponents on clay. And that's why this is a match that's tailor-made for her to just school the rookie. She may struggle later on in this tournament, but this is a matchup here that's very favorable for Buell to win. She's more experienced, not much older than Victoria, but she's a lot more experienced. Her spin's going to isolate Victoria's power. She's going to make a ton of mistakes. And I've given you so many locks on Buell this year, guys. Look, it's been a great year, and look, I'm not going to stop. I'll keep making the videos. If you like them, I'll keep them coming. At one point in the first set, Buell was down 2 breaks, and she was a 10-1 underdog to win the first set. She came back and win it. Me personally, I took Buell to win the second set. Why? Because I knew once he adjusted to Victoria's power, Victoria's strong for a teenager. I knew once he adjusted to her power, got her spin going, then she would get control of this match. That's exactly what she's doing. And I said there'd be a ton of upsets today, guys. If you look at the set one summary, of course, I took Buell on the money line, huge money line underdog. And the underdogs are going to keep coming today, guys. I'm telling you guys, this is a great tournament. I can look at the draw and literally tell you who's going to win these matches. Just being so experienced in tennis, you have to understand athletes, especially professional athletes or any athlete, they have tendencies. And in stress or pressure point situations, they have just normal means that they resort to. And Victoria resorts to a lot of double faults, unforced errors, hitting long, hitting wide. And it doesn't matter what sport it is. If it's basketball, you know, some people have tendencies to go to their left side or their right side. You know, if it's football, look at DeAndre Hopkins. He lines up 95% of his snaps on the left side. So athletes are people. They have tendencies where in situations where they feel stronger than others. And if you're someone that watches a lot of sports or tennis, you'll be able to predict these matches with their tendencies. And of course, the numerology is what matters the most. That supersedes everything. But nonetheless, guys, a lot of upsets are going to happen today. And Claire Buell takes the first set. I have her winning the second set. as a huge underdog. And if you just take a look at the stats here, I mean, nothing really separates them, but Victoria is just not able to put away her break point opportunities. 2 for 9 is horrible. Buell's getting it done 2 for 2, and that's a difference maker in this match. But I have Buell winning the second set on the money line. Stay tuned. More tennis to come, guys. This is good energy. We are